Sebastian from Crystal Fighters.
You formed in quite an unusual way. You've got quite an unusual ethos behind you, haven't you?
Yeah, we first started because Laura, one of the singers who features a lot on our album, she came back from the Basque Country and introduced us to her grandfather's writings, and he was sort of writing in the Basque Country and about Basque culture and his own sort of life, and it really interested us, and we were making music at the time in London. Myself and Gilbert had been friends for a long time, and Graham, who's from America, and then we all sort of got together, were playing around with these ideas, and then just one thing led to another, more made tracks and people were liking what we were doing, and we were really enjoying the sort of music we were making in this kind of style. It sort of allowed us to kind of take on new voices and new sort of styles of music, and use many different genres of dance music as well, like in relation to this kind of Basque folk that we were doing.
So did you kind of find yourselves in this new style, or did you kind of make it fit you? What was the transition there?
Yeah, well, in the beginning it was a bit strange because there was instruments that we didn't know how to play and things like that. Chalaparta, which is like these wooden beams and things. But yeah, it was quite natural really, because the sounds, you know, are old and have a sort of natural tone to them, and the melodies are sort of obviously folk dances that have been used for a long time. They are kind of, some of them are a bit inaccessible. We sort of took it as a sort of challenge to find the best bits that we liked and sort of make it into something listenable.
It was an opera that her grandfather was writing, wasn't it? Did you have to do much to it?
Quite a lot. I mean, a lot of it was in sort of Spanish and Basque and some in French and things, and we just had to translate bits of it and just get into the themes, I suppose. And we were thinking about, you know, larger sort of song themes anyway, and sort of suited what we were doing quite well. And, you know, travelling there to visit, see what the place is like, things like that.
Will you want to move on and do something else and change, or will you carry on writing in that style?
I think we're just, at the moment, we're writing new songs for an album and just thinking about more like what it is that makes like a good song for us, and that of any culture, you know, like rather than thinking too much about the Basque thing. But there's definitely, you know, I think that comes more often when we're recording. You know, it's like you know, choosing which instruments to like make the song sound like what it sounds. And, you know, just envisage our songs like within that context. And at the bottom of it, they're just, you know, songs on a guitar.
And this might be a little bit deep for like a Saturday lunchtime, but it seems like the kind of thing that you would get and then and look at and get into, and then really learn some stuff from it. What would you say that you learned from it?
I think I've learned a lot. Well, I've learned a fair bit about language and how to translate languages I don't speak that well. But also, yeah, I suppose, taking lyric writing kind of more seriously in some ways, but also being able to write in character and write as if you were from a different perspective, and try and make that sort of convincing as if it's your own. And sometimes it does blend with your own ideas. So identity, I suppose, within lyric writing has become more clear to me.
It's a bit like being from there.
Yeah, an old dead Spanish man. Yeah.
And you do kind of strike me as quite a festival band as well. Do you think, like, are festivals your natural home, or is it kind of like raves or parties or gigs? Or?
Yeah, probably. I mean, in the beginning it was raves and parties, but now it seems to be a festival, which is nice. And we've been doing a lot this summer, so it's been going well.
Could you describe your live performance a little bit?
It's a fairly manic affair, and lots of loud music, dance music, acoustic guitars, lots of people on stage, lots of sort of dramatic dancing. Yeah. But I mean, you know, what more do you want on a Saturday afternoon?